Hi, my video book making friends and family. I want to talk to you today about what the next steps have been in my video book process. So I'm wearing my hot librarian glasses in honor of my beautiful friend, Elena Rarig, who has become my editor and publisher. She is one hot chicka, and she looks just as good in glasses as she does not in her glasses. And I've been wearing glasses since I was 4 years old. I just don't always wear them. So I'm going to wear them today so that we can be hot librarians together. And I don't have her with me today, but I want to talk about this step of the process, because now that you've got videos made of your content, what are you going to do with them? So let's take those videos and get them ripped into audio. And let's also get them transcribed. Now, the service that I found for transcription is rev.com, R-E-V.com, rev.com. And it's $1 a minute to have them transcribed. So if you have a 15-minute video, it's $15 to have it transcribed. And I'm going to tell you something. It's a lot easier to do video for 15 minutes and pay somebody $15 to transcribe it than to sit down and write it. Now, keep in mind that how we talk and how we would write are two different things, way different things. And that's where an editor comes in to not only fix any grammatical errors and of course any commas or punctuation from the person who transcribes, but they can also make it a little bit more conversational from the standpoint of what's more conversational in writing as opposed to words. Especially if you're somebody like me who has a little bit of an accent, who might use different words like broke as a joke, or actually the word so that I use a lot. And so having someone to edit it and actually make it palatable, readable for the reader is very important. So Elena's taking my book at the transcription and she is editing it. And in the editing process, there's a lot of phases that go on in that. There's things like creating a book trailer. Now, this is something that I hadn't thought of. I didn't know that there was a trailer for books. I mean, there's trailers for movies, and we see those all the time. But, you know, the trailer for the book will help us to promote it. So the editing process, there's a couple of things that happen there. These days, our books are e-version and printed version. Two different processes, but when you hire someone like Elena, they can actually do whatever they're good at and sub out the other part. So in other words, for whatever reason, she's not into doing the ebook portion of it. There's somebody else that she'll sub that out to, but she'll do getting the format and the layout for the printed version. So this is just a quick video in between the process of videoing the content and hiring a editor and publisher. Now, there's a difference in self-publishing and having a publisher publish it. And Elena is one of those people that's kind of a hybrid of the two. I'm still self-publishing, but because she owns a company called Otter New York Publishing, it will show on the book that it was published and printed by a publisher and not self-publishing. So it gives more of an air, more of a flair of professionalism, having the publisher's name on it. Still self-published, but it's posturing. We talk a lot about posturing. We talk about presence in the marketplace. We talk about repositioning so that people see you as the expert that you want them to see you as. So when it came time to get this done, there were other people that could help me self-publish it, or I could have just figured it out on my own. I don't have the time or the brain power or the inclination to torture myself with trying to figure it out on my own. So that was out. I could have hired somebody to self-publish for me, but with Elena helping me with it, it gives it more of a professional flair. So I'll do another video as the book continues to be processed, including creating the cover, because we can have the best book in the world, the most exquisite content. We can have material that just rocks people's worlds, but if we don't get that material out to people, if we don't have a good cover that catches their attention either on a shelf or online or on Amazon or when we're holding it up in front of a room. If we don't have a good cover, as they say, look at the cover of the book, right? So we're going to create one of those. And we're also going to talk about getting into the marketing of it, like with my friend Josh Munoz, who is now the social marketing black belt guy that he is. So stay tuned.